how would one get married into a Spanish royal family?
You married with the king.
Marry the king?
See.
But I'm a man.
And?
You don't marry. In my country, men and men no married, not allowed.
Where are you from?
I cannot say exactly where I am from for safety reasons. I'm in an undisclosed location.
It says United Kingdom.
It says that is a VPN I'm using. How would you one day like a job in a government?
Well, maybe. We'd love that.
Are the taxes high or low?
The taxes would be low for all of my friends.
Are we your friends?
You would if you could help me out in the future.
Of course we would.
Okay. Do you have enough living space to house at least 17 people?
Right now, no.
Yes.
Do you have storage space?
Yes. 2 in the cupboard, 1 in the washing machine. Another 2 in the cupboard.
No, I mean for a stockpiling equipment.
Yes.
Yeah.
My fridge. I have a big fridge.
You cannot keep the equipment I'm thinking of in the fridge.
What kind of equipment?
Things friends are holding. I have friends, they're suddenly holding my assets. Some might be in prison right now. If I want to take control of my country back, I'm gonna need things to do that.
I think we can make room.
We will make room. We can dig. We can always bury things.
How much military experience do you have?
3 years.
3 years. Okay. You might be useful in future. I will keep you in mind.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
See you.
I'm going to dream the impossible dream, like a Don Quixote.
We haven't had kings and queens since fucking 1775.
That must be very boring for the people. I'm sure the people want a king now.
Your camera's like freaking out.
No, my camera just does that once in a while. It's okay. East European cameras do that. No worry. It's no big deal.
You're from the Balkans, right?
Well,
You're smiling.
do you recognize this song? You recognize that song?
Fuck, how do you sing it?
Hey. You are clearly a man of culture. Growing up, I had a Serbian nanny who would play that on her accordion.
Try Nigeria. You can be the king of Nigeria.
I don't know much about Nigeria. Now, Uganda, yes. My father was friends with Idi Amin. He was a good boy, Idi Amin. He was my uncle.
I think Rob knows way too many languages in Greek.
So did I go
Your friend is correct. You know too much. How do you know all this about East Europeans? Like, there are no monarchists in America.
There are no what?
No monarchists in America.
Little to none.
Not to none. But could they be persuaded if I got a control of the media?
Even if you got control of media, our constitution wouldn't support a king. So it'd be physically impossible to get past a constitution because that's what our country runs on.
What if I got new constitution? Right, new one.
New constitution
Yes.
is yet again impossible. Constitution couldn't be changed. It's inchangeable. Like, you can't mess with it.
That is very stupid. When my father was king, he would change constitution regularly, anytime he pleased. And the people loved him for it.
When Great Britain was ruling America, technically they were.
But after that, no.
After that, hell no.
That must be very dull. The people of America must be crying out for a king to rule over them. Okay, but
Maybe try a random island where there's a random tribe that has no guns, and you can bring like 3 guys there Maybe try that, and that's the best luck you'll have.
That is actually a good idea. I will write that down. You have a pharaoh?
No, we don't. We have a president.
President? Democracy, bad. Egypt must be crying out for a pharaoh. So I ask, how does one become a pharaoh of Egypt today?
You can be the king of your household.
That is not enough. I must have a country to rule over.
But when the king was here, they did a protest and they got him removed. They don't want a kingdom anymore.
The people are stupid. Most people are stupid. They will do as they are told.
I don't know.
Would anyone in your country's royal family be interested in married to me?
Me.
You are royal. I have hard time believing that a royal family member is wearing tracksuit and on Omegle. If you were royal, you would have servants, you would be in a palace, you would be doing things, you would be at a debutante ball, you would not be at Omegle.
Don't worry. This is just the image.
Okay, so if I were to get married to you, I could become royal again.
Yeah.
So,
Where are you from?
I do not want to say. I am currently in undisclosed location. No one must know where I am.
Okay.
I am on the run. Okay, bad things happened with my family. Okay, they were royal. They were royal. Country voted no be royal. They tried to be royal anyway. They get the militia. They get the army on their side. They get some generals. They fight. Things don't go well for them. So now I would like to be in Norway.
Are you looking for a husband or a wife?
I'm looking for a wife. A husband? No, that's not okay in my country. Having two husbands? No. Two husbands? How'd that work? No.
It works in the...
No, that is not how it should be. That is not how it should be in my country. Here, we do not think that way. That is not allowed.
Okay. I was just wondering. Because I have a brother.
You have a who? A brother?
A brother and you are his type.
Okay, how old is your brother?
21.
Okay, how am I his type?
He really likes brown hair. And he likes long hair. He also likes when people have very strong facial features, like sharp.
Oh yes, that is me for sure. You can tell I am royalty. By the way I look. Right. So he is a prince. So in your country, can prince marry other man?
Yes.
This is new. This is making me think now. I mean, if this is the only way I can become royal again, I might have to do this.
I mean, you can transition to a woman.
No. I know woman. That's not right.
Okay.
No, West want to do that. Fucking Americans with their USAID fund things like that would make you think man can be woman. It's not true. It's not true. That's all. It is not how God intended.
You're a diva.
A diva?
Yeah. You're sassy.
You think I'm a sassy?
Yeah, you're like this.
Yes, with my pen. I got that from Idi Amin. He would stick his pen like this at meetings, and my father was a friend with Idi Amin when he was still alive.
Who is that?
Idi Amin. He was president of Uganda in 1970s.
Are you from Uganda?
No, but my father was a friend with him. He was good friend.
Oh, okay. Oh,
yes.
That's really cool.
It was very cool of him, yes. I mean, I'm not gay, but a prince title is a prince title. I would like to officially be prince once again. The people in my country will not allow it.
So you're okay with being a man?
Well, I've never considered that before, but hey, kings and monarchs have done worse things in the past to get the titles. So it's like, okay, it could be like a funny play we used to have in my country, written by our country's greatest writer.
Very spoiled. He will give you so much money. He will treat you like a princess.
I like that a lot.
You like that? Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. You need a prince who will spoil you. You sound very rich.
I used to be very rich. Very rich. Now,
I am very rich.
Well, yes, of course, being Norwegian royalty, of course you are rich.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing a tracksuit. This is Gucci.
Gucci tracksuit, yes. There was a man in Britain when my family moved there. He always wore tracksuit. He was called the Jimmy Savile.
Exactly.
Jimmy
All
Savile.
rich people wear tracksuits.
Jimmy Savile was very good friends with my family. I remember I was brought to him as a child, but oh no, they cancelled the trip. They cancelled it before I could get there, so I never got to meet Jimmy Savile.